She really does that. And then in her classes, the same thing. Her flows, her vinyasa flows, the cueing, the sequencing, um, top, top, top. Her spirit, top, top, top. Hi, my name is Sue McDonough. I'm here on Evia Island in Greece at the Alpha Yoga 300-hour yoga teacher training. I grew up in the States, and the past 30 years been living in Cairo and teaching in Cairo. I've taken a lot of yoga teacher trainings because I love them and learn so much and get challenged so much. So why am I here? For that reason, and I have not been disappointed. First of all, it's hard to know what teacher training to come to. If you have a favorite teacher, then of course, and you know them personally, most of us would do a teacher training with that person. Right now, I didn't have a favorite teacher, so for a long time looking on websites, over a year or two. And then I came across Alpha Yoga School. I had never heard of them. They stood out as far as the website. Very clear what they were doing, each point, each section. And what really I appreciated was that each of the teachers went into detail where they studied, what they have been doing in detail. I've noticed the trend lately has been, I take yoga, it changed my life. That's interesting. However, I would like to know, whoever I'm going to study with, their educational background, yoga experience, and other things. This training gave great biographies of all the teachers, and then also exactly what we were going to do: yoga and the breakdown, philosophy, teaching skills, anatomy. All the websites say that, but they went into really clear specifics. You might think, oh, I came because it's in Greece, or all my friends were so, oh, you're going to Greece. I said, no, 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 no. Yes, I'm going to Greece. However, I'm attracted to the teachers. So that was on the website. And websites can fool us. We know that. The next great thing was, after looking, I said, no, okay, I'm going for it. They really seem what I want. And right away, they contacted me right away after I responded and said I was interested. And they wanted a Zoom call. And it was for both of us to make sure nothing's a guarantee, but by speaking to each other, we could see, the vibe between us. And for me and for them as well. That went great. People were friendly. I spoke with Joanna, very down to earth. I didn't have a lot of questions. They were so clear on the website. So for me, it was more the feeling did the person laugh or warm? I just felt comfortable like I knew Joanna for years. So that was really nice. So I said, hey, I'm going to come for sure. I have not been disappointed, as I said. There's so many striking things about this training. There's the teachers, because for me, it's the teachers. When people even ask me, especially if you're new to yoga, what style of yoga do you like? I say for me, very often, it's more the teacher, especially, all the time. One of my favorite teachers is an Iyengar teacher, and I've only taken a few of those classes. He's still one of my favorite teachers, if you ask me, my favorite teacher. So as soon as I came, the teachers stood out. And another big plus about Alpha, before I even came, they tell you, please check out our teachers on YouTube. And they even give you the link so you don't have to search. Just so user-friendly and encouraging. So again, I could see most of the teachers teaching, and from that you can tell a lot. You see if this suits you or you think it will. So already they give you that information. So that was very great. And that was another really great sign that, hey, I'm coming to the right place. And not just because it's in Greece, although that's been a real plus. So once I got here, teachers, top, top, top. And again, specifics. They teach specifically a lot of, not all, but very often we generalize. And now that yoga is so popular, so many people are giving trainings, which is great, but sometimes it makes it hard to choose. Specifics, and they're teaching specifics. When you student teach, they give you specifics where, hey, you said this, why don't you next time say that? and an adjustment. Hey, you walked in this way. No, your stance needs to be this way. Oh, okay. Maybe I have to practice it 10 times to get it. And that's the beauty of it. Realizing, too, that this is just the beginning. Whether it's a 200-hour, 300-hour, we keep learning. And that's why I came here. I've taken quite a few trainings. I keep learning, always a student. The other reason I love teacher trainings is the group. The group. Where in the world it's an honor to be with a group. This group is 25, 26 people that you're going through a challenging experience together. Some days you're laughing, some days you're crying, some days you're holding your back because it's a little sore, and you have the support of other people. The people that are in the training, the teachers are always accessible at any time. Um, yeah, you learn so much and get challenged so much and experience. So much. And that's the yoga. It's not just what you're doing on your mat. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I've been saying that a lot. Yes, 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 yes. What you learn on your mat, is what you take out. How do you behave? How do you act? How do you respond to things? Are you looking at things? Are you noticing? You notice how you place your hand, and the teacher will say, "Hey, turn it out a little," to protract your shoulder. I just learned that. Um, and then you take it out, and when something happens on the street, how do you react? So that link, and the teachers here reference it. Um, Rachel, her, I have no words. Her specifics about anatomy and applied. I've done a lot of anatomy. It doesn't stick. It's to have that. I think it's a skill and an art to put the anatomy so you can feel it and practice it. And she does that. She really does that. And then in her classes, the same thing. Her flows, her vinyasa flows, the cueing, the sequencing, um, top, top, top. Her spirit, top, top, top. Joanna as well. And what I love too, all of the teachers have a bit different personalities and there's 1,000 ways to teach. I mean, that's why I'm here. It never ends. It's like, oh, I never thought about doing it that way. And oh, maybe I don't really like that way, and that's fine. But it's just so great to be exposed to many different ways to do our practice. Um, Great to have an experience in Ashtanga with Martin and all his hands-on adjustments and his energy totally different, and joking and most practical philosophy I've had. I've had some great, more theoretical, for more almost like what you take in a university course, and they've been great. This is applicable. How, not when you're sitting there now in the group, how are you going to do this at home? How are you going to practice this philosophy? What I've noticed in yoga now, a lot of us all have the words. How are we putting it into our actions? And this training references a lot. And that's what I also really appreciate about this training. I, I just have to take a breath and it's emotional to be with people, be it the teachers, be it the students, all giving and taking. It's a reciprocal thing. And I think any teacher, or anyone even in business or working with people, it's reciprocal. It's a give and take, and it's up and down. And half a breath, things change. Sometimes it's like, oh, and then 5 minutes later, you're back on the game. The teachers and the teachers who are in charge, they're very responsive to the group energy. When they see we're a little bit more tired, they've changed their plan, which we all have really appreciated. All our questions are always answered. Um, and it's good to have questions. We have to keep having questions. When we don't have questions, it's over, right? Always a student, always learning. People even say to me, oh, you've already done a 200-hour or 300. To me, 200 or 300, it's the same. You keep going deeper when it's a good teacher. It's about the teacher, not the numbers. And these teachers have it from beginning. It's not the end yet, but I will say, and it's just the beginning. You meet people here, not just the teachers, every single person in the class during the year. They inspire me. Remember one time we went swimming together, or laughed together, or cried together. The people that work here, the Greek women that are here, and they, we're in a 5-star hotel, or everything's taken care of us. for us, and just that unique experience to appreciate them. Um, we're all in this together, be it the people behind, making our dinner. The chef is standing there every night for us, George. And there's Felicia, who she's sweeping when we need it in the shower. She's arranging. There's Maria making my bed upstairs. Um, it's the whole experience. I hope you have a chance to experience this or something that tickles your fancy, makes you stop and think, makes you laugh, makes you cry, makes you challenge yourself, makes you feel. And I have to thank everyone here. Thank you for listening.